Hello, this is my Sagittarius video. I'm going to be looking at the energies that are going to be present in your life over the next couple weeks. I'm going to take a look at any life changes that are going to be occurring for you over the next couple weeks, and then look at your significant other's energy, see where their life path is going in the next couple weeks, and then see how these energies mesh, see what's going to be happening in your relationship over the next couple weeks, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what path you guys are going towards. So let's start with your energy. So for my Sagittarius viewers, what is going on in your life from April 16th to April 31st? What is happening in your life from April 16th to April 31st? I wanted to come out. Okay. What is happening in your life the next couple weeks for my Sagittarius viewers? What is going on in your life the next couple weeks? Ten of Wands, the Sun, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So early on, maybe like the 16th through the 21st, we have this energy that's kind of weighing you down, maybe just like a dead weight on you. This could be job, this could be like, work, career, this could be a relationship, that's just, the energy is just taking a lot out of you right now, and so you're kind of just in this, like a little bit, not like major depression, but a little bit of a depression where things are just, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You just got too much stress, too much going on in your life right now. But I think that with the Sun here, you're leaving this energy behind. You might have dropped off some dead weight just recently, or you're about to. You're about to let go of something that might have just been holding you back and kind of drowning and suffocating you. But you're letting it go, and you're looking forward with the Sun. You're moving on past this. Maybe something just wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Maybe this is like a job or some type of relationship or something that it just wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth all the drama and the responsibility and just this pressure that you had on you. This pressure that was just weighing you down. It wasn't worth it. But again, here we've got the Sun. So you're moving past it. You're looking at opposite directions here. You're looking forward to the future. You're not getting stuck in the past. This is you, you feeling renewed after letting this go. This is, you're optimistic. You're stepping into this new power. You're abundant. It's this warm, golden, glowing energy that you have about you. This radiance and this strong aura that you have about you. This is, blessings in all areas of your life. Just luck, happiness, just overall abundance, and you're manifesting things in your life now. I see her, she's got this like this flower, and she's like letting the petals fall back, which kind of like, she's kind of letting this fall back, whatever that was. It's a dead flower. It's a dead, whatever this was that she once cared about. She's got to let it go now, and she's got to look forward and look to what's coming next, and not stay stuck in the past. And this person, you know this over the next week or so, you feel this energy. And I got the Devil card that wanted to pop out just really quick, which is a warning. If you have like alcohol addiction, sex addiction, drugs, it's a warning, not to deal with this energy that way. Make sure to not deal with it the wrong ways, and make sure to try to get into this Sun energy instead. And then after we have the Sun, we have the Five of Pentacles. And I think he might have some kind of rough energy to get through, which is why it's important to tune into the sun energy. Because, later on in the month, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is, loss. This is anxiety. This is maybe isolating yourself. Maybe this was a heavy burden and you cut it out, but there might still be some pain associated with this loss, even if it was for the best. This is, feeling just kind of hopeless, feeling like maybe rejected, abandoned, pushed away, and but this is looking up, and this woman is looking forward. She's trying to get through this with her light, and so that's, you will get through this energy. It's just temporary. You've got the Seven of Wands here too, which is about being competitive. This is having to stand your ground, and so I think that these all could be connected, where it's like maybe you walk away from a person and they're spreading rumors about you over the next couple weeks, or maybe you walk away from a job and your coworkers are spreading rumors about you, or people are talking behind your back, or they still want to cause drama. People were used to using you, people were used to taking advantage of you, taking you for granted, and you stood up for yourself, and so there's this feeling of kind of being alienated, kind of just some drama that you're dealing with later in the month, and you have to stand your ground with this Seven of Wands energy. You might be being mentally or even psychically attacked, and you have to be confident. You have to stand your ground. Don't doubt, don't hesitate, just have faith, be brave, defend your territory. This could be a legal battle for some of you. This could be like a court case, where things seem to be getting a little bit easier, but there's still this drama that you have to get through, and you really have to be strong over the next couple weeks with this energy present. You really have to kind of prepare yourself for battle in a way. But the end result we have is the Queen of Cups here. And this is a woman this energy is so much gentler than the other energy that's present in this reading. And this is kind of in tune with the sun energy over here. This energy is helping this person push past all this drama and negativity over the next couple weeks. And the end result, end of April, early May, is the Queen of Cups. This is having compassion again. This is emotions. This is love. This is empathy, warmth, just caring, just having a balance. This woman is very she's in tune with the sun energy here. She's gotten through this. She's gotten through the backstabbing and the lies and the pain and whatever this energy was. Maybe feeling alienated by friends, families, lovers, maybe some separation here. But she's gotten through this energy. She's been strong, and she's gotten through it, and she's gotten to be the Queen of Cups. You come out of this a much stronger, more empathetic, more loving person. You're learning to control your emotions. You're learning to balance your emotions. You're opening your heart. You're connecting to your feelings. And you're this very, very strong, very emotional, very loving, empathetic, balanced woman. You come out of this much stronger. I see, some success here. I see you, or at the very least, you're learning an important lesson the next couple weeks that's going to get you through all this. Let's see where your significant other is at. I feel a court battle for some of you. Some viewers watching this, I feel some sort of like court battle that you might be going through. Which is like, it's a little bit rocky, but it seems like things are getting better towards the end of the month. Where is your significant others? Your significant energies. Where's your significant other's energy? This could be an ex, a soulmate, a twin flame. Just, someone you love. Where is their energy at? Whatever you have in mind, where is their energy at the next couple weeks? I'm feeling like somebody, just one individual here, wants to know if a court case is going to be favorable. So I'll look into that in just a minute. Let me start with this though. Actually, let me start with that, just because that energy is present right now. Is this court case going to be favorable? Is this going to go? How is this court case? I think that, again, this is just for one person, so don't expect this to resonate with you. This is just for one specific individual watching this. Is this court case going to go well for you? Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. And I'm not going to stay too long in this energy because I want to move on to the majority of viewers that are watching this. Okay, so yes, you have to really watch your energy and be kind of cautious with your energy, but yes, I feel like it is going to be favorable for you. We have the Page of Swords here, and this is, energy, passion, enthusiasm, faith. You're going forward. You're trying to be wise. You're trying to really be balanced. You're really thinking about this. You're not just letting your emotions take control, which is really important right now to keep the upper hand. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings, planting seeds, targeted plans, foundations to build. This woman is just very focused. She's not letting anyone get in her way. She's not letting emotions get in her way because other people are trying to trick you, trying to drag you down, trying to make you mess up. This Ace of Pentacles energy and not letting anybody mess you up. This is material abundance too. So this is wealth around you. So this I feel like it has to do with children for a lot of you, but maybe for one of you, there could be, maybe there's more than one person that has a court case going on right now. For some of you, it might be about money, and so this is a favorable outcome when it comes to money. The Ace of Pentacles is a really good outcome. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So this is dishonesty, escapism, running away, procrastination. And I feel like this is kind of like there's like this person in the background and then this person running the opposite direction. And I feel like this is like your whoever you're rivaling, whether it's a significant other in a court battle or it's over money or land or whatever. This person is being dishonest and might just end up screwing themselves up, and they run away and they procrastinate and they just, you're grounded. You're not letting your emotions take control. You're being very strong. You're not letting them fuck you up. You're not letting them confuse you and screw your path up. So you're good. So I do see this being favorable. I can't really say how long it's going to take. It might be a little bit of time, but your enemies are running away. And then we have the Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, harmony, gathering. This is you're celebrating. You've won something. You've come out of this. So, okay. So let me get on because I know that's only for like one or two people that are watching this. It's probably not going to resonate with very many of you, but there's at least one person that needed to hear that message. Okay, so let's get on to your significant other's energy. Over the next couple of weeks. For my Sagittariuses, where is the energy lying for this ex or twin flame, soulmate, life partner, whoever this person is? Can you tell me, what's going on in their life? What life changes are they making the next couple weeks? We've got the Star. So planting seeds, hope, new dreams. This is where this other person is at. Is they're in this kind of innocent, hopeful energy. This could be regarding a relationship too. They have some renewed hope, renewed faith. And then let's see what else we have. Five of Pentacles. That's interesting. Temperance. Okay, so they're in like the same energy as you, which actually, okay, that makes sense. Maybe, because you just got the Five of Pentacles, so they're in the same. Maybe that was an ending of a relationship for a lot of you. Or, it could be like a job, like where your coworkers are talking, but it's like maybe you had something with your coworker or something. Maybe there was some drama there, but they're in this energy too, where early on they have this hope, but then it turns into to loss, to disappointment, to sadness, and so that this could be like an ending of a relationship for some of you. Maybe it was just too heavy a burden. Things just weren't how they used to be, and you were getting the short end of the stick, and things just weren't going well for you. So we got the Five of Pentacles, where they're feeling this loss and this pain too, with whatever it was regarding take it how it resonates, of course. And then we have Temperance, where it's, they're needing to find a balance. They're needing to, I almost want to look at it like, you see her where you see this star right here. You see how she's pouring the water, and it's kind of like, intuitively reading it right now, it's almost like this woman is like doing the work. Like she's putting all this energy in, which makes sense with the card, with your read that we just did when we had the same that card in the same place. It was telling you, you have these heavy burdens and stuff. So it's like you were doing more work in this relationship than that person was, and so a lot of you might be releasing that. You might be, or there might be some pain there where it's like you guys can't do this anymore, and maybe you haven't like officially left each other, but it's like you just don't know how to keep doing this. But we have Temperance, and I almost take it as like you look at this woman who's like, see there, she's pouring the water, and here she's just letting it fall. She doesn't care anymore. She's not doing this anymore. She's looking up. She's looking to better, brighter things. She's not worrying about this anymore. She's not taking care of everything and babying this person anymore. Um, and we also have the Seven of Wands. So I think this must be regarding a relationship. I'm getting the same exact cards. It's crazy that they went like that. And then I've got the Four of Wands reversed. So the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. So this could be some competition with someone. Um, for some of you, maybe this is like a divorce or a custody battle or something, and it's like you're not giving this person, you're not letting this person like manipulate you or use you or take advantage anymore. And so they're standing their ground too. You're both standing your ground. You're both in this fighter energy where you're just ready for battle. And then, we have this end result here, the Four of Wands reversed. And so this is, this is like upright, it'd be like someone who's dreaming, someone who's, like celebration, but this is like a lack of celebration. This is a lack of celebration, basically. This is leaving home, possibly. This is just like just feeling alienated, not and this makes so much sense if I'm channeling many people on here that are going through a court battle or going through some sort of like psychic battle right now. It's like this person's gonna lose. That's what that's saying. This ends in sadness. This ends in loss for this other person. Um, Let me see, for those of you that are, well, let me see where your love life is at though. Like, I mean, I think so you're dealing with drama with somebody. Um, let's see. Let me see where your love life is at though. I thought this was going to be a love reading, but I guess it was necessary for this to be a uh this kind of reading instead. I do think that many of you have soulmates coming in, though. That's 2019 is going to be a really powerful year for manifestation and year for soulmates. So once you get past this energy, this conflict, be it work, be it love, whatever it is, this conflict that this conflict that you have going on the next couple of weeks, what's going to happen in your love life? Let's say in May. What's happening for you regarding love in May? What's happening for you regarding love in May? Let your friends help you. I feel like these two wanted to stick out, so I'm going to take these two and shuffle more. Let your friends help you. Ask for it and accept support from others. So your friends might be setting you up with somebody in May. You might be just going out with your friends and just feeling more like alive, and you're having fun and you feel relieved. You have some stress that's been taken off you, and so you get into this energy where it's safe for you to love again. It's safe for you to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Um, you've gotten past this dramatic situation, whatever it might have been. Okay, what else do you have to say to the viewers? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Don't be scared. Don't be controlled. Just open yourself to love. Open yourself to good people. Open yourself to the good supportive friends and people you have around you. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. What else does this person need to know? I want to take it more than just a couple, not a couple weeks. I'd say April 16th to the end of May, because again, I feel like after I feel like you're in this battle right now. So I want to get some clarity on what comes for you after this battle. Sorry, this was meant to be a love reading, but this is the energy that came up. So some people need to hear this right now. But yeah, let's see. For the Sagittariuses that are watching this video, I mean, usually I look into how the energies mesh, but it's kind of it kind of already told me when I pulled cards for you and cards for them. It basically already said, you're in this battle with this energy right now, and you're winning the battle. There's some loss and there's some pain on both ends, some betrayal, some confusion, some chaotic energy. But whatever this battle is, whether it's a court battle, whether it's just conflicts you're having with a lover, whatever it is, you're going to win. If you guys are living together and it's, you're debating on who's gonna stay in the house, it looks like you're gonna be the one staying in the house, or you're debating on whatever, whatever this conflict is, it's personal for you, so you'll know. But it looks like, towards the end of April, early May, you are winning this battle. It just takes a lot of energy, a lot of strength, but after this battle is won, I feel like you're coming out of this conflicting energy where you have to be strong and you have to stand your ground and you have to be kind of emotionless, because you can't slip up in front of this person. You can't let them see your emotions. You can't let them take advantage or put this pressure on you and take you for granted and whatever else they're doing to you. But towards the end of April, you start stepping into this powerful, loving Queen of Cups energy where you're opening your heart again. And I noticed the Queen of Cups, in that reading, she was just kind of standing there, patient. She's waiting for new love. She's waiting for better friends. If you have toxic friends, she's waiting for better friends. She's waiting for her soulmate, her Prince Charming, to come in. She's living in the moment more. She's looking forward. She's being patient. She knows that this new love is coming in. She knows something better than what she's had currently or in the past is coming in. And so for many of you, yes, it is in May. So let's see. So energies regarding love, for the Sagittarius is watching this. What are the energies regarding love between April 15th, 16th, and the 31st? Listening, vision, letting go, honesty, rigid, lust, hope. Okay. So let's see. So this is where you're at right around this time. You're listening. You're standing up for yourself. You're more aware. You're on top of everything, and you're making sure you stay on top of everything so that you can win whatever battle this is. So that you can win it, and then you have this vision. I think you have this vision for what you want too. I think that you don't this whatever this person is that you're bad like this conflicting energy. I feel like you have this vision of maybe like a soulmate or a twin flame connection, you know. She's got this light in her heart. She's got this little light right here that's shining, and it's like intuition, you know? Like maybe telepathically or in dreams or astrally you're connecting with a new soulmate or maybe even with your twin flame, and you feel their presence. And you know, we have Aphrodite here. This is a goddess of love, of beauty, of sex, of you know, just these beautiful empowering feminine qualities. And you know, she has this vision of what she wants in a relationship, of the kind of love she wants. And again, you might be telepathically communicating with someone that's going to come into your life. And so you're, if you've got a toxic ex that's in the picture, or even like a toxic current partner that you're getting away from, you know, you're kind of staying strong, and you're having this vision of the kind of true love that you really want. And so you're moving past this old toxic energy. You're letting go of this energy or this person, whatever this was that was holding you back from having true love and happiness and abundance and being your true self. You're letting that old stale toxic energy go. You're just opening yourself up. You're letting just all the drama go. You're not battling anymore. You've realized that this fight is over. This fight needs to end. It needs to move on now. And so you're letting it go. It's just not worth your time and energy anymore when you know that there's such better people out there for you. And so here we have you being honest about what you, here we have you stepping into this honest energy. The Queen of Cups energy, I think, towards the end of April, where you're being honest. You're being honest with yourself and with others about who you are, what you want, what you will and will not tolerate. You know, I think in the past you were kind of walked all over, where you were kind of, people kind of made you feel guilty or made you feel obligated to help them or to do things for them, or maybe this partner just kind of made you feel like you just had to, like this was just your role to do stuff with them. You know, I sense someone who's kind of abusive, really. 707 is present, if that means anything to anybody. Um, and so, you know, you're being honest finally. You're saying no, that wasn't okay. I did not deserve to be treated like that. I did not deserve to be in those toxic situations. That wasn't normal. That wasn't, I shouldn't have let that slide. I shouldn't have put up with that. I deserve a lot more. And you're being honest with yourself about who you are and what you want, what you deserve. And you're sticking to that. And things are a little bit rigid at first. You know, there's still some walls, there's still some pain, some blocks to work through, but you've got your spirit animals here. You've got this like crow or raven, maybe a connection to Norse gods and goddesses too, that are helping you through this. You know, there's like this light on the other side of this wall of this rigid energy, and so they're helping you through it. They're helping you break these walls down. They're helping you let go and move past this. Like this flood needs to just come and move all these bricks out of the way, and just get all this stagnant, rough, depressing kind of energy away from you, you know, so you can open your heart again. And you just got to be more careful with people, and open your heart to the right people next time. And you know that though, after this battle has, you know, been won, I think you know that. We've got lust here too, which I think is like in May. I think you're kind of just having fun. I feel like you're, you know, I feel like I feel like a lot of you, I mean, most reads I get, I feel like that the people are kind of like single, or it's like, you know, an ex you're not talking to. I feel relationships for a lot of the people that are watching this video, maybe not all, but for like at least half of them, I feel like serious long-term relationships that are, you know, just weren't healthy for you. They were not going well. And so here we've got you, you know, letting it go, visualizing what you really want and manifesting that, and you're being honest with yourself. And then so when you're doing the work to cut out this toxic pattern, so that the next person you attract is going to be so much healthier for you. And you're opening your heart. You know, you're realizing here that you can't like define everybody based on what this person or what people in your past have done or not done. Um, and so, you know, you're getting through this energy, you're healing, you're letting it go, you're visualizing what you want, you're being honest with yourself finally, you're stepping into much better energy for yourself. You're putting yourself first finally and cutting this person out. And, you know, some of you might need a restraining order. I don't know why I'm feeling this really horrible, abusive energy for some of you. Again, that might be specific messages for a couple of you. Some of you need a restraining order. I'm seeing someone like trying to. I mean, I don't want to scare people. I hate saying this. I really hate that. I hate that the reading has gone here, but I guess that's why I was being pushed to look into Sagittarius because maybe someone on here just needs this warning. And again, I feel like this is specific. So if this doesn't resonate with you, you know, this is for a specific person. I think it's not all of you. If I've got 50 people watching this, this is only a message for one in the 50. I think this specific message about the restraining order is I'm seeing someone like a kind of angry man who's gotten used to taking you for granted and hurting you, and they don't like that you're letting it go. They don't like that you're moving on and looking at other people now and noticing other people and being honest with yourself and with them and saying, no, this is, you're putting your foot down. You're saying, no, this is not healthy. This is not normal. This is not okay. I will not be stuck in this rigid energy. I will not be trapped by you. I will not be defeated and smothered and overwhelmed by you anymore. I will not let you walk all over me. I will not let you do this to me anymore. I deserve so much more. And so you're being honest with yourself. But for at least one of you, I feel like this person is not gonna like this energy shift, and you really have to watch yourself. You really need to you really need to maybe get a restraining order. You got to be safe. If this person has hit you in the past, if this is someone who's been abusive with you, um, you you really you gotta watch yourself. You gotta have protection around you. Um, Maybe even carry some sort of like pepper spray or something around you. Because I'm feeling a male here who's very toxic. He's very controlling. His energy is really heavy, and it's not good. It's really not good. And you're a very sweet person um who sees the best in people. And so, now you gotta be safe. You really just need to be cautious right now. Um, but so I think it's a little bit messy for some of you. I think for some of you it's gonna be easier. You are winning a battle again, and this could be part of what's pissing that person off. If it's like a custody battle, they might be pissed if you got custody of the kids, or if it was over the home, they're probably pissed you got custody, that you're getting to stay in the house and they have to move out. Or if it's divorce and they didn't want divorce and you did, and you're getting it, you're granted the divorce, they might be pissed. It's some sort of like court or legal battle possibly. Or it could even be like with friends or lovers or friends or family or something where it's like there was some sort of battle, and you're winning the battle, and this might really piss that person off. So if this person has a history of being violent or abusive, even if you haven't seen it, but they have that history, or you feel that they do, or they have that potential, really, really be cautious. Like late April, early May, you're just getting yourself out of this bad situation. You're healing. You're in this very vulnerable emotional place, and you gotta go easy on yourself during this energy too. Like, you do have to watch your back and be cautious and protect yourself, and keep this person away from you. But at the same time, you do need to. I see you like taking like bubble baths, maybe like I'm a witch, and I do like uncrossing rituals and spells, and maybe if you're into that, you should do some uncrossing spells, maybe an uncrossing bath. There's uncrossing baths and rites that you can do. You can buy the well, you can make it yourself actually. If any of you are interested in that, just comment below and ask me how to make an uncrossing bath, and I'll give you some ingredients. Um, there are so many ingredients that are good for uncrossing baths, and it's really powerful if you make it yourself. And you can charge it with moonlight and intention and energy, and you can charge it with uncrossing healing music too. You can make like this bath blend, and you can play the music for the bath blend like overnight, as weird as it sounds, and put that intention in that the music charges the bath blend. And then you use it on yourself the next morning. And there's a lot of rituals and stuff online too you can find, or you can ask me. Um, Hyssop and rue are a great combination for uncrossing. It's a very holy combination for uncrossing work. Um, Rose is good. Rose is good for love too. Lavender is very healing, very calming. Rosemary has like a very motherly, loving, calming, healing energy to it. Um, Lemongrass does as well. Juniper berries are good for sending something back to someone. If someone's sending negativity to you and you need to do like some reversing spells on them, possibly to that's a good idea too, doing protection spells and reversing rituals and spells too right now, and sending their negativity and their bad intentions for you back to them. um but I see you, during this phase that you're in, during this energy. I really, oops, sorry, dragon. Sorry. Ah, dragons are also very protective spirits, so maybe he wanted my attention here. I've got my rose quartz here. Maybe that's a sign for somebody. You've got dragons and rose quartz. Rose quartz is a stone of unconditional love and healing, and I think this actually would be good for a lot of you right now. Thank you, Dragon Spirit, for pointing that out. Yes, rose quartz would be very good, very healing, very healing for a lot of you right now. This is a stone of unconditional love, self-love, family love, relationship love. It's just a very nurturing, motherly, loving stone that would be great for you right now. And dragon spirits are very protective, so you can get to know the dragons and call on them and ask them for protection and work with them and give them offerings too. Um, so basically, like, during this phase, that you're going through, so do some uncrossing baths. You can make your own bath, or you can buy your own bath. Um, there are plenty of websites that you can buy, that you can just buy your own bath on if you want to do it that way. Or you can, you can add the herbs and the salts, and you can charge it yourself with your own music, energy, intuition, moonlight, spell work, whatever you want to charge it with. There's so many options for charging it. And so I see you, the next 2 or 3 weeks taking these uncrossing healing baths. I think that you didn't have time for that before. I think this person took up all your time, your energy. They made you numb, depressed. Um, and I think that, I mean, they just took so much from you. I feel so much pain. Like, you're just such a good person, and this person just took so much from you. And so I would recommend doing the uncrossing work, and I would recommend getting back in touch with your old friends that you might have lost during this connection. It's typical for toxic, abusive relationships. God, I sense so much pain with this reading. I sense just a lot of pain, like just a very, very sweet, loving woman who's you're going to be struggling to kind of find yourself again over the next few weeks. But if it's good, it's really good because you stood up for yourself. You finally said enough is enough, and you cut that person out. And yes, it is messy at first getting out of that kind of relationship. You do need a lot of protection. You do need to watch your back at first. You do have a lot of healing to do. Maybe even PTSD or just trauma that you're gonna have to work through. But life is gonna change for you in so many beautiful, amazing ways now that you've gotten away from this person. Now that you're letting this be in the past. It's so emotional. It's just, oh, it's really such an emotional reading. Wow. Um, but now that you're leaving this in the past, you're you're learning that you are an amazing woman. You are very empathetic, I sense someone who's so gentle, so sweet, so loving, so caring, just has such a big heart. And I think you learned a huge lesson with this. You learned that you can have a big heart, but you got to be careful who you give your energy and your precious time to. Friends and lovers and family too. You have to be really careful. You can't let people take you for granted. You can't let people take you advantage of you. It might be in your nature to just see the best in people, see people at their core, see the good in everybody. But you're realizing that some people are just kind of evil. Some people are like, some people, there is just more bad than good in them. It's a really harsh lesson to learn that you can't save everybody. Some people don't want to be saved. Some people don't want to grow with you. Some people don't want to change. Some people want to be toxic, abusive, victim mentality people forever. You know what I mean? And so you can't save everybody. You really can't. And you got to do what's best for yourself. And you have to have more of a balance now. You're just so empathetic, so loving, and you just have to have more of a balance now. You have to be very patient with yourself through this healing process, and you have to just really develop self-confidence, really develop some strong, strong boundaries, and stick to those boundaries. Don't let this person take that away from you again. Don't let anybody take that away from you again. Stick to those boundaries. Real men will, or real women too, but real men will never hit a woman. They just won't. There are some men that will just never hit, maybe even some never scream at a woman. You know what I mean? There are gentlemen out there. And if you have like an abusive childhood or, just like maybe like a traumatic event, like even like a rape or something, it can mess your whole life up where you attract these abusive and emotionally unavailable men, and so you do have a lot of healing work that you've got to do. Um, and you really have to develop genuine self-confidence, and you have these subconscious patterns that you really, really are going to have to work on. There are a lot of binaural healing beats. If this reading is for you, please comment below, and I'll try to give you some resources that will help you. Um, and there's binaural beats, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's just all like hobbies, creativity, all these healing practices that you can do. I feel like your whole life you've just been kind of walked all over, and you have this bad pattern of dating these unavailable and even abusive people that you really have to break now. You really have to realize that you just can't give your energy and time to that again. You can't go through that shit again. You've got to realize what you deserve. You have to work on building genuine self-confidence. Don't run. Don't cover up the issues. Really work on really genuinely getting to the bottom of things, doing the dirty work, doing the shadow work, and changing this pattern and starting to attract better people. And it's difficult at first because subconsciously you might be attracted to bad boys basically. And so sometimes you have to go out with someone who's not your usual type. Sometimes you have to, if there's like this sweet guy in your life that's, opening the car door for you and offering you the world, maybe get to know him. It might not be your usual type. Maybe physically he's not your usual type, but if there's like a little bit of attraction there, or if your soul says, hey, like there's something good here. Like I know this isn't familiar. I know this is kind of scary, but there's something good here. Like notice it. Notice people that are not your usual type. And if you have a pattern, like be honest with yourself about that pattern and work to really to break it. Develop genuine self-confidence, genuine self-love, healing. Just set these strong, firm boundaries and do not let anybody break them again, because, empaths attract narcissists, and narcissists they're so good at breaking you down. They're so good at being manipulative and abusive and hitting your weak points. It's like you guys have this romantic, deep conversation, and you tell them your secrets and you feel like you had a bonding moment, and then later in an argument, they use that all against you. And you can't trust people like that. You can't open your heart to people like that. So you really gotta develop you gotta develop some strength, some genuine confidence, some strong, firm boundaries. Really work on breaking this pattern. This is, it's a beautiful road that you have ahead of you. It's kind of a rough road though, because you got to do a lot of healing work. You are going to have so much emotion to release. You're gonna have so much just so much healing work to do, but you're visualizing what you really want in a man, and I think you're sticking to that. You're realizing, these good men, these Prince Charmings, they are out there. Same for women. Your princess, your queen is out there too. If you're a man that was in an abusive situation with a woman, that happens plenty too. You're realizing that this significant other, this person that's gonna love you right, is out there, and you know that in your heart. You have this light that's connecting you telepathically. And you know that there are people out there. There are really good people out there. If you have this pattern with abusive people, sometimes you just don't notice them. You just don't see them because they're not familiar to you. They're not, like if you had a bad childhood, it's like this energy is not familiar to you. This loving, pure energy. It's like you've got these insecurities that you really have to genuinely work on. You can't cover them up with alcohol, with sex, with drugs, with whatever. You have to genuinely work on them, get to the root of the issue, see the causes here and fix them, you know what I mean? So that you realize you do deserve this amazing person, so that when this person does come in, you don't sabotage it, you don't question it, you don't wonder if you deserve it. You realize that you deserve to be equal. You deserve this good love, that's this powerful relationship, this love that's coming in. You deserve it. And so you're letting go of this toxic person. You're being honest with yourself. You're getting past these walls. You're doing the inner work, the inner healing, the shadow work. And towards May, and again, you have a lot of healing to do. I recommend that uncrossing baths. You need to do uncrossing rituals if that's something that you're open to. I do spell work for people, but I mean, I do take on clients for that occasionally, but I recommend doing your own spells just because it's so much more powerful when you do it. It's so much, it's just so much stronger when you put your own energy and intentions into it. And so I see you doing a lot of healing, uncrossing baths, just finding yourself again, just going out. I see like bike riding, maybe like bike riding out in nature, like hiking again, doing the things that you love that maybe you couldn't do with this other person. Maybe they accused you of cheating when you tried to get away from them and tried to go hang out with your friends or do stuff. And so you have this energy coming back where it's like, you go out and do stuff again. Go out with your old friends again. Go out and go hiking. Do stuff that's healing for you. Be very, very gentle with yourself. As you do the uncrossing and the healing work and the deep work, let yourself cry. Let yourself be vulnerable and emotional. Be emotional. Let yourself process all this energy. Let yourself process that. Just be very gentle. Do some stuff. Maybe even take time off work if you can afford to. Because you need a very gentle, calming, loving, supportive energy in your life right now. You cannot handle any more drama right now, any more chaos. You really your mind is very fragile. You might have some PTSD from this, or some mental health issues, just some off balance energy. So do some chakra clearing work, do uncrossing work. If you know an experienced shaman, do some soul retrieval work. So soul retrieval is it's a Native American concept, but I know from experience that it's very real. Even though it's not familiar to a lot of people, it's very real. It's soul retrieval is the concept that when we experience a trauma, pieces of our soul escape to avoid that trauma. And I think the reasoning behind it is like if something traumatic happens, we want the damage to just be in our mind. We don't want the damage to hit us on a soul level. We don't want this to carry on to future lives. So parts of our soul escape to avoid the trauma. And if you have, make sure you don't get ripped off again, because I feel like you're someone who, I feel like some of the people here are people who get ripped off easily. They always see the good in others, and then so you gotta start being more honest and more balanced with yourself, and start realizing some people are scummy. Some people will just take advantage of you, and they will not give a shit. They will take all your money. So make sure that if you do seek out a shaman, seek out an experienced shaman, someone that you can actually trust, someone with some good reviews, someone who's not going to rip you off. Don't listen to anybody, any psychics, any shamans, any witches or whoever that are going to tell you that you have some curse or some negativity on you, and you need to pay them hundreds of dollars to remove it. Don't listen to all that. So be smart. You got to be smarter when it comes to trusting people. I'm sorry that's harsh, but you have to be more careful with your heart. You got to be more careful who you give your time, your love, your energy to, because it's very precious, and it's very damaged right now, and you got a lot of healing work you got to do already. So don't add on more shit that you have to heal from. So anyway, so if you can find an experienced shaman, someone, a trustworthy shaman, they'll take you through the soul retrieval process. This should cost like maybe $70-$80. I don't think it should be more than that, but it depends on your area. It really varies, but they'll take you through the process, and they call in these parts of your soul that you've lost, that you've left behind in abusive or negative situations, traumas, and they call these parts of your soul back. They say, it's safe. It's safe for these parts of your soul to come back to your body now. It's safe for you to integrate these parts of your soul and become whole again. The trauma is over, the damage is over. You're in a safe environment now. You're getting to a safe environment finally, and you're healing and now. So it's basically, it's just saying, like, oh, sorry. It's basically, it's just calling these parts back into yourself, you know what I mean? And that's part of the healing journey, along with the uncrossing and the whatever else you feel drawn to do. I see it, there's just a need for very gentle, very easy, loving energy. Like I said, I'd even take some time off work because you need it right now. Um, uh, but do that, do the shadow work, do the inner work, be very gentle and very loving and very compassionate with yourself. Don't blame yourself for not knowing better. You know what I mean? Like, you're just a good person. You know better now, though. take what you learned and put in the future and develop that strength and confidence and balance and don't let this happen again. But forgive yourself and forgive the other, well, no, you don't have to forgive the other people involved because sometimes that's really not best. Sometimes you need to be angry for a while and that's okay. But forgive yourself. Forgive them or don't forgive them, it doesn't matter, but forgive yourself above all else for getting in this situation because it's not your fault, it happens and you just have some patterns that you got to be honest with yourself. You got to do the inner work now, the healing, and you have to get past these patterns finally, rewrite these patterns, rewrite your life. And I would do everything right now to heal whatever, binaural beats are again a big one. I listen to those almost every night. There's ones for healing, there's ones to manifest love, to manifest money, uncrossing ones. There's everything. So look into those. There's a couple meditative mind and good vibes binaural beats are the two channels that I trust. And again, if you want to comment below, I'll give you whatever resources I can help you with. So again, just be gentle with yourself. And then towards the end of May, we might have a situation with maybe a soulmate coming in involving lust. But I feel like there's some hope there. Like it might be like you're just kind of like having fun and you're just kind of getting out there again. And so there's this kind of lusty situation. But again, make sure this person is not your usual type. If you have this is kind of like a bad boy here, you know what I mean? So like, be careful. Make sure this person is not your usual type that's coming in. And for some of you it will be, for some of you it won't be. But I think for a lot of you there's some hope here. There's like, okay, there's hope again. There's love again. Love is possible for me again. I really can love after what I've been through with this person. Love really is here for me. That really is possible for me. And we have, I just checked the bottom of the deck. We have the moon and we have love and we have confidence. And we've got the High Priestess of Earth, and I just felt drawn to intuitively read that really quick. So I think this is saying your intuition is going to lead you to love. Do not, so like abusive relationships, I feel like are mind-based. It's ego, it's fear, it's power struggle, it's control, it's mind-based, it's all ego. And so the moon, I feel like it's like intuition. It's like you're connecting with this new soulmate, maybe telepathically and in your dreams, and you're meditating more and you're healing and you're doing the shadow work, the inner work, and you're listening to binaural beats. And this is listening to your intuition finally, because if you're in an abusive situation, like your guides warn you, you know what I mean? Like there's red flags, like there's moments where you're like, you feel it in your stomach, in your gut, like where it's like, okay, that feels off. Like he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have, he or she should not have said that, not have done that. That felt off. Like they might be like kind of sly about it, so they do it in such a subtle way that you don't know if you can get mad about it or not. But it's like intuitively it's wrong. Like you see the red flags, you see your guides warning you. And it's the same with green flags, like if you meet like a really good person, you see the green flags. You're like, wow, this person is opening the car door for me. This person they're not asking me for money. They would never want money from me. They would never ask me for money. This person is putting me first. This person has this light in their eyes. You can kind of see if you look in someone's eyes, if there's like a light and a love and an empathy there, or if there's just like this darkness in their eyes. Like with sociopaths, you look in their eyes and you can see it. It's darkness. You know what I mean? And so I feel like this is about you using your intuition, you've had these mental based relationships in the past where it's like, again, it's power struggles, ego, fear, abuse, just so much control and it just unhappiness and conflict. And you're loving with your heart instead of your mind now. And these abusive relationships are mind based. You know what I mean? It's based on subconscious patterns. It's not real love. It's just you being attracted to a certain type of person based off what you experienced probably early on in your life, or like whether it be rape or whether it be like an abusive or neglectful parent, whatever it might have been that triggered that. It's still in your mind. It's this subconscious pattern, but it's not what your soul wants. And so this is soul love. This is you using your intuition. You're finally being honest with yourself about red flags and you're keeping your guard up. You're not wearing your heart on your sleeve as much anymore. And if this person comes in and there's red flags, there's abuse, there's mistreatment, borrowing money, talking down to you, you know, any sign of disloyalty, you know, not treating you right in front of their friends, whatever, you're cutting it out. You're being intuitive now. And so you're working on having this like intuitive based love, like this soul deep love that feels right in your heart, feels right in your soul. Like telepathically, astrally, connecting in dreams and in visions with this new soulmate or this twin flame that's coming in. And so this is just using your pure intuition, not being afraid of your intuition anymore, being honest with yourself about the red flags and the green flags. And you know, I haven't been in an abusive relationship for a pretty long time, but I've noticed that like when I like in the past when I've noticed that that when I did meet like a soulmate and someone who was like genuinely good for me, I was only partially attracted to them. Like I was never like fully attracted to them right away. It was always kind of like, oh, like you feel your energy feels good. It feels loving. Like my body feels open and relaxed around you. Like sexually too, your body feels like relaxed and opened and you know like just talking to them too, it's like they feel good around you. You feel safe, protected. You can feel it. You can trust. You're tuning into your body's intuition and feeling that, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like the best people that I've ever dated, like I wasn't attracted to them like fully right away. It's like we got to know each other, we got to talking, we developed this soul connection, this intuitive, heart-based love connection, not mind-based, heart-based, soul-based, intuitive love connection. And those were like the best relationships that I've had is when it developed naturally, when it was based off who the person really is and not just based off those patterns. So you're developing this after you do all this healing work and this releasing and being gentle with yourself and going out and living your life again and starting over, you realize you got to have this kind of relationship now. And then you're developing your confidence, really important. You know, you could have horses as a spirit animal. They're very beautiful. And I do sense that you're a person who loves nature, who loves animals. You're very empathetic, so maybe connecting with animals again, maybe volunteering at an animal shelter, riding horses, doing stuff out in nature is really good for you right now. And this leads to love. And you've also got the High Priestess of Earth here, so this is you being more grounded, more balanced, balancing logic, balancing emotion, balancing intuition. You're grounding yourself. You're not wearing your heart on your sleeve as much anymore. You're being more well, you're connecting to earth, you're connecting to nature for one thing. Like I said, you're connecting to earth and you're connecting to animals. And again, this could actually lead you to love. If you know someone, maybe you'll meet someone, if you know someone like that, like a park ranger or someone like the animal shelter, or maybe you have like this in connection with this, you know, soulmate that's coming in, like a love of animals and love of nature. This is like the person that's right for you. This is the person that's going to feel right for you. And it's also telling you to ground, to center, to balance yourself. Do not let your emotions and your mind get out of control like that again. And have this intuitive heart-based love. And you're getting there. You know, you got some work to do. You got, like I said, you got a lot of healing work to do. But you're definitely getting there. Thank you guys for watching this. If you would like to purchase a reading from me privately, my information is going to be posted below. And you can also just message me if you have any questions. Like I said, if you're the person that if you're, you know, like a couple of the specific people that I tuned into, if that's you, you can go ahead and comment too, and I'll give you some resources that I know of. And I'll post that in the comments for you. Just let me know if you want that. Let me know what resonated with you. And I'm a new reader too, so please let me know what resonates. Please share this, subscribe. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.